the 11th of March, 1596. After surviving a bad storm that scattered a few other ships and sunk a few others, what was left of the late Sir Fancis Drake's fleet found shelter in the Guanico Cove of PINOS Island, an island just south of Cuba. They anchored along its coast and started resupplying on food, water, and wood. Meanwhile, a fleet was launched from Spain under the command of Captain General Don Bernardino de Avellaneda. He had only one mission: find the Ingloids and tear their heads off. Thanks to intelligence he received from Las Palmas, he knew what the English were up to, and he may have already received reports from Panama. So when he headed down to the Caribbean, he was probably searching for a fleeing English force. When he got to the north coast of Cuba, the locals filled him in to where a couple of English ships, the ones that were scattered by that storm, could be found. After a short battle, Bernardino sent the English ships packing with severe damage. After that, he sailed down to the southern coast of Cuba to try and resupply. But there was some bad blood between him and the governor there, so he'd have to resupply somewhere else. Bernardino decided to sail down to the island of PINOS, and yes, you guessed it, resupply in Guanico's Cove. Mejor la escuela de medicina. What can I say? If it wasn't for bad luck, throughout this entire expedition, the English wouldn't be having any luck at all. Atacar! The only way the Ingloids stood a chance of escaping was to ditch all their cargo. Everything they had stolen had to be ditched overboard. This made them just light enough to slip by. Well, except for 2 English ships that got caught in a net. After another short battle, they surrendered. The crew was taken prisoner to Cuba, where they served as forced labor on the building of a new fort. Avellaneda pursued the remaining English fleet halfway back to England before breaking off. And on his way back to Cuba, by pure serendipity, he came across yet another English ship that had been scattered by that storm on the 11th. The Little Exchange. This one did not put up much of a fight and was pressed into service for the Spanish. Around May, the last surviving ships of the Drake-Hawkins expedition finally returned. It had been a disaster from start to finish. Out of the 28 ships that originally left, only 8 ever made it back. And it was another financial loss for the old hag.